It's that time of year once again. The time that we remember the great man, Saint Valentine of Rome, the miracle worker and bishop who healed imprisoned martyrs, and was beaten to a bloody mass before having his head chopped off by the proprietors of the same prison. Saint Valentine of Terni, the healer and evangelist who brought joy and love to his spiritual students, and was beaten to a bloody mass before having his head chopped off by the placid Furious in the dead of night. Both of this great man have lain, rotting away in the ground of the Via Flaminia for thousands of years, not remembered on this day by the general multitude. How can we just accept that? Why must we be so focused on the mainstream materialism of symbolic love items that we no longer acknowledge the significance of tragedy, death, and betrayal that St. Valentine's Day really is about? Everyone is frolicking in a muddy field of false pretense on this day. It's too much to bear when thinking about it. All the hallmarks that are traded around on this day are truly horrible devices. Knowing or caring enough to know about what to give someone is something very few people are aware of. A single flower or a bouquet, no matter what kind of flowers they are, this is a horrible gesture. That poor, innocent little floweret has just gone through severe trauma. Being hacked off from the stem, torn away from the main plant, its life source, it begins to slowly rot away and die the moment it is plucked. When you see it in your gentleman caller's hand, know that he might as well be holding a still beating heart, slowly and agonizingly bleeding out till it shrivels into a poor excuse for a death raisin. If you really care about someone, you should give them a potted plant. This says to them, here is a living, breathing thing which I care about and have taken care of for only a little while, and now I give it to you, because I trust you with life, and I trust your responsibility and respect your life also, which I treasure as a sacred thing, much like this plant. Giving someone a single plucked, unpotted flower, or even a bunch of them, says here's a living, breathing thing, which I am in the process of murdering, for I have severed it from its life support, and its light is slowly fading away, which now I give to you, because I know you hold the life of sentient beings other than yourself in very low regard, and will see to it that this poor, helpless organism is neglected and suffers as its never-ceasing decay drags it into the dark void. And knowing this, realize that I hold your life in as low regard, at least, as this pitiful thing. Chocolates are worse. Chocolates can mean several things. Never good. I don't care enough to know about you, so I'm just going off of the stereotype that all girls like chocolate. I know you have self-esteem problems. This should shut you up for a while. I really want to eat these myself, so I'm giving them to you because I know you'll just take a bite off of one and let me have the rest. You're fat. You're skinny. You're too negative. There's nothing I'd rather give you than a natural aphrodisiac. Be considerate. Put thought into the gifts you give, if you must give them at all. Will you be my Valentine? Is the worst sort of question. People use it lightly without regarding the real essence of what the question means. Will you be my martyr? Will you have yourself tortured and beheaded for me? It's a heavy question and should only be asked by those who really, really mean it. Otherwise, you should not be so serious. The days of holding fertility festivals are long gone. These days, it's looked down upon to be anything more than loveless and infertile. Unless the celebration of Lupercalia is reinstated, we need to make things more casual, so that once every February, all peoples are not segregated into ridiculous false romantics and those inducted into the Lovers Go Die Club. On this day, I choose to celebrate Ystävänpäivä, Friendship Day. People in Finland have got it right. It's about celebrating the love of your friends without any false illusions of romanticism. If everyone did this, singles wouldn't feel so dejected, and doubles wouldn't feel so much pressure. Right now, all one can do is put yourself a fair distance away and endure until the 15th.
Roland, will you be my Ystävän?
Okay.